Kicking off this spec battle between the Škoda Epiq and the Kia EV3, the European contender edges out a slight advantage in output with 211 horsepower against its rivals 204. Both vehicles deliver torque strictly to the front wheels, but the Škoda provides a marginally stronger initial pull on the road. Off the line, the Epiq is noticeably quicker, hitting 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.1 seconds while the EV3 trails slightly behind. Pushing the limits on the highway, the Kia reclaims some ground by offering a higher top speed of 170 km per hour. For those long journeys, the official endurance figures are almost identical, with the Škoda offering just a tiny bit more overall distance on a full charge. In real-world conditions, expectations flip slightly as the Kia manages to squeeze out a marginal range advantage for daily driving. Efficiency heavily favors the Epiq, which operates leaner on energy at a rated 13.7 kWh per 100 km compared to the Kia's higher draw. Even when estimating mixed driving conditions, the European model maintains its clear efficiency lead by consistently consuming less power overall. When it comes to practicality, the Škoda clearly dominates out back, offering up to 1,345 liters of total volume for all your cargo needs. Popping the hood reveals an identical, modest 25-liter storage compartment in both cars, perfectly sized for hiding away dirty charging cables. For weekend adventures, the Epiq is vastly superior at hauling, managing to pull more than double the braked weight of its competitor. Securing gear on top is slightly more favorable with the EV3, which supports a marginally heavier payload capacity on its rails. Powering these compact SUVs, the Kia houses a slightly larger 55 kWh pack, though both feature identical battery chemistry and handy vehicle-to-load capabilities. Direct current charging peaks are incredibly similar, but the EV3 offers a 22 kW optional AC upgrade, a feature where data is unfortunately not available for the Škoda. Those prioritizing quick pit stops will prefer the Epiq, as it shaves off several crucial minutes when rapidly replenishing the battery from 10 to 80%. Sustaining those quick top-ups is easier for the Škoda, which holds a noticeably higher average power curve throughout a standard fast-charging session. Tipping the scales, the Epiq is significantly lighter at 1,618 kilograms, explaining much of its impressive efficiency advantage over the heavier EV3. Peace of mind takes two different paths here, as the Škoda pairs a 2-year general warranty with an 8-year or 160,000 km battery protection plan, while the Kia extends a comprehensive 7-year or 150,000 km coverage across both the vehicle and its pack. Crash test results show the EV3 earning 4.0 stars out of 5, whereas this official rating is currently not available for the Epiq. Looking at the financial commitment, the Epiq commands a noticeable advantage, costing around €32,100 in Germany and £26,200 in the United Kingdom, while the EV3 asks for a higher premium in Europe alongside an estimated $35,000 in the United States, where the Škoda is simply not available. Across our core testing categories, the Škoda outshines its rival in almost every single aspect, particularly dominating in overall design and pure passenger comfort. Ultimately, both compact utility vehicles bring distinct strengths to the table, forcing buyers to decide between outright practicality and bold aesthetics. Viewed head-on, the Epiq stands 21 mm taller, but the EV3 makes up for it by being 52 mm wider for a much more planted stance. Moving to the profile, the EV3 requires a bit more parking space, stretching exactly 129 mm longer than its competitor. Inspecting the tail ends visually confirms that broader footprint, with the Kia pushing out 52 mm wider than the more narrow Škoda. Slipping into the driver's seat reveals two distinct design philosophies, contrasting a minimalist steering wheel focus against a much more screen-heavy, futuristic dashboard layout. Passengers in the back will immediately notice the contrasting trim materials, as well as how each brand prioritizes legroom and natural light to create an inviting atmosphere. Now the choice is entirely up to the viewers to decide which interior philosophy makes more sense for a daily commuter. After tallying the results, the Škoda takes a decisive victory with a stellar 9.7 out of 10, leaving the Kia trailing behind at 8.9 out of 10. That completely wraps up this comprehensive evaluation between two of the most intriguing compact electric vehicles on the market today.